Okay. Let's get set up here. Still in this room, but my sister's coming home on Monday, so I might have to find a different setup. Something fell. Ugh. How's everyone doing this morning? We're going to do something different. We're going to try ELO to start off the stream. Or at least we'll do a peek and then we'll go into ELO once we get an ELO manager in here. / 1v1 helper. Let me first reset my iPad because we don't want to have any lag issues, and then we'll get going. Matchmaking charm, Yangra, yeah. I don't know what it is lately, but Balloon Skies has been having some nice matchmaking. Clan Capital pushing is not about playing well, it's about getting lucky. And once you get lucky enough, you eventually get #1 in the world, baby. That's how it goes. Let's take a look. Send smack your plushie. He hasn't done anything wrong yet, alright? Oh shit, wait. Is his arm okay? His arm is kind of like loose. I don't know if you can see it. This one. It's kind of like a sausage. He's doing okay for now though. We'll see as the stream goes on. Yo, Spike. I think I have an ELO match scheduled with Noah. I'm thinking after I do the Balloon Skies peak, I'll start doing a little bit of ELO. So if you can invite my ELO account to whatever clan has the bases stored, that would be awesome. We'll try ELO for once. And let me get the music on. What did you do to the plushie? Listen, I've been taking good care of the plushie. You guys have been focusing on the past month where I've been beating it up every time I get a 750, but let's focus on the part where I treated it nicely. I gave him 3 square meals, a lot of attention, hugs, took care of him for over a decade. He's in pristine condition. Like, can we focus on the part that takes up the majority of his lifetime, not the part that takes up none of it? You guys are just looking at the downsides of a good relationship. It's his stepsister's plushie. Nah. It was until they never used it or never talked to it or never gave it love and affection like I did. Alright, let's head over. We're gonna start at Balloon Skies. And then Spike, if you can invite me to the ELO clan and get that set up for me after this hit, that would be awesome. Let's just go with this army. I don't know what's good versus the space. Let's just assume this works. Can anyone help do raid attacks? You're at 1500 medals. Are you serious? I was gonna try to kill the cart, but after all those zaps, that might not be happening. Okay, these guys are actually so rude. We'll just try to get the dragon. And say that that was the plan all... Why would you do this? How many zaps? 5? Okay, that's every single zap in the base, by the way. Peak has 5 zaps. We have 1 barb left, and this 1 barb is gonna have to clear all the trash buildings, but there's one light at the end of this tunnel, and it's that, not that barb getting bombed, but that there's no more zaps in the base, so I can just drop down my Sparky like this, and there's There's nothing when it comes to zap traps that can stop her. But we are not killing that card ever. No siree. Let's do this. Turn down a little bit. Deployment zone could be a big issue though. Oh, it is a big issue. Ouch, Sparky. Okay, she goes for Inferno, that's really good. If you're ever wondering why you need barbs, this would be why. This would be why. Because when you don't have the barbs, no! Ah! If I zapped and then dropped my ram, I could have gotten that Tesla kill too. But I didn't. I let this Tesla lock onto my Sparky. I think I'm still looking okay. I think if you go a Golem finish, there's an Inferno Tower. If you go a Sparky finish, the chains are horrendous though. Chat, it might be time for, hear me out, send Graveyard Hogs. He put all of their traps on the outside, and traps are one of the biggest concerns with Graveyard Hogs, so it could be the play. You frost here, you go 4 wizards on the peak, you tank with a giant, life is good. Frost, graveyard. P.E.K.K.A for the multi-cannon. Oh, we have blundered this. We have blundered this very badly. Yes, Daddy, use hogs. He wants minions, he wants hogs. This guy's indecisive. What do you really want? Not what you think you want, what you really want. Let's bring a couple more rams, and then let's go. Hello, Clasher. Why am I being called Daddy and Mommy by chat right now? What is this? What is wrong with you guys? If your parents found out what you guys did or are doing on this stream, would they disown you? I feel like half of this chat is like, they can only do and say the things that they're saying because they have anonymity. Let's stun this. Really? Wizards die. Small price to pay. P.E.K.K.A gets giant cannon. Inferno gets swarmed. Oh no, I think I don't have enough. Man, if we didn't get zapped. Please, get the cannon. Please. Do we have enough? Oh, we're gonna time fill this shit. Oh my god, no, we're not starting with a 750. No. Oh my god, we're starting with the 750. Oh that was not supposed to be how this one went. Oh, I didn't even stretch this morning. All right, Spike, are we good to go on the elo? Oh, we even killed the cart and the giants. That's cruel and unusual. That is cruel and unusual. In America, that would be against my constitutional rights. These guys, these Persian gentlemen. Oh no. You told you minions Nogs? Well, in the end, we got the rapid rocket, but that would have really made minions hard to use. But yeah, let's switch things up. Let's do some elo. So we have one elo match set up, and you can play from the Discord server, link in description. Which account is it? I think it's this one, at the very bottom. Where you can play competitive clan capital. So you can hit 3 districts each match. In my case, I've chosen Barb Camp, Balloon Lagoon, and Dragon Cliffs. You have 2 attacks per district. It's set up as friendly challenges because there's not a better way to do it. Let's take a look at the bases. First of all, we have a Barbarian Camp. I like going Sparky versus these, but I think a lot of people know that I go Sparky, and so they run heavily anti-Sparky bases. I have an idea here, and let me cook, chat. If we zap down these 3 buildings, we go Balloon on the air defense and Fortress. I think Fortress is the cook here. I've been feeling the Infinity in my DNA as of late. And I think I could go a Fortress here, Frost on this rocket artillery, Balloon for this first air defense, have some Eye Dragons to help out. One thing that's going to be annoying is that my deployment zone is not going to be opened up. We might even go double Fortress. Double Fortress might be the cook here. So we'll go double Fortress, Frost, 4 Zap, 1 Ram to open up some walls at the very end. This definitely doesn't go wrong, right? I'm trusting you guys to not let me down. But yeah, it's going to be a problem with the deployment zone. I think Fortress can work here. Don't zap. W content for 10 active players in elo. Yeah, we're gonna try something a little bit different. I don't know if I'm gonna do this every single time, but like, let's give this a go. So we'll do 4 zap here. Frost on all this stuff. Then go in with our Fortress. Before the air defense gets in range, we'll drop down a Balloon to take that all out. Ooh, that also redirects my Fortress to the middle. That was a sick thing that I unintentionally just did. Let's do Eye Dragon here. And let's try to keep the Eye Dragon alive with a Balloon. And then once all is said and done, we can use our Ram to open up some walls. The barbs inside should be able to do some damage to that wall and take it out in about a minute. Fortresses are still cooking. We're gonna get the rocket artillery. Air defense is locked on the left one. The right one is still pretty safe. It's been hit by that rocket artillery for so long, but because it was frosted up, it did very little damage. We'll get the spear. Do we get the multi-cannon? With all those Larry gliders, I think we do. Yes, we do. We don't get the giants because, yeah, the mortars are covering them, but that's not a bad first hit. Not bad, as they say. Now, I could wait for the bar speed through the wall, or I could just force quit. But I think Force Wit kind of works badly on the stream, so I will just wait till 1 minute, fast forward. I think they almost get through 2 layers of walls too. I think for second hit we can start planning here. We got 1 Tesla here on the bottom side. There's going to be 3 left on the base. There's 4 in Barb Camp. I think usually Golem is going to be the play, so we can go Golem on the right side towards the Spear Thrower air defense section. Probably have a Ram if we don't open up this wall as well, because I don't know if the Golem will open up the deployment zone all the way in. And then... ooh, just shy. But yeah, you can Golem on the far right. Fortress should have regenerate like the Duke. I don't know what the Duke does, but yeah, Fortress kind of needs a buff. What I'm doing is very not meta, but you can use a little bit of off meta when people don't defend stuff like this. Because people are trying to defend My Sparky, defend Golem, and sometimes it opens up strategies like Fortress to still be good. One thing I can consider doing is going more air troops to finish off here by going like Frost back here, 2 balloons on this air defense, Eye Dragon on this Spear Thrower. So do this, have a Hog Rider to support my Golem, 1 ramp to open up the wall here, and then I think this is decent. We'll have a Frost Spell for wherever the Tesla farm is. And one thing that we can also do is we can wait for the Golem to get 51%, and then we drop down the Frost Spell. Once you get 51%, all of the Teslas in the base pop up. And Golem actually opens up the walls, all of them. Very nice. 1 Tesla pops there. That's totally fine. That Spear Thrower is being annoying, and my Golem might skip it, so I'm gonna wait for the Giants to die, and then I will use a Ram Barb to try to take it out. Sneak in, grab it. We got 4 Giants outside of range of most of the defensive fire. Still not reached 51%, so we're holding on to our Frost. Generally, you want to use your Zap either on the Huts or on a Rocket Artillery, so you can one-shot it with a Golem. You can get 2 Huts or a Hut and RA chip. Where's the Tesla? Okay, pops over there. Let's Barb tank for the Hog Rider, then we drop that down. Then we can go Frost on the Rocket Artillery and hit all those defenses. Don't need to zap just yet. Maybe I overcooked, chat. I might have overcooked on this one. Balloons, go in! Ah, Golem doesn't have enough HP, does he? No! Ah, I think we might have overcooked. We might have overcooked. Let's just get the District Hall. Not a terrible score. 84%, still respectable in Barb Camp. Almost had him. Almost had him. 85. Oof. Golem took too much damage because he walked between all the defenses and then was hitting trash building. So good Golem bait over there. Let's try the other bases. Who am I facing? I think I'm facing Noah. But I think these are also helper bases. So helper bases are still pretty good. Still pretty good. Balloon Lagoon is a district a lot of people will go 3 miners over the island, so they'll send the miners to the island, then carts either at 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I don't do well on those kinds of strategies. I kind of play my own meta. So let's see what we can cook up here. I personally like going with golems if the base is really spread out. And I think if I send a golem on this hut, it'll go here, then Spear Thrower, then cannon, and then go up like here. Avoid the Inferno Tower. We'll have to navigate the Inferno Tower with either Hog Riders, Barbs, or Giants. We can maybe balloon over top of the river for these cannons, and then bring a bunch of Hog Riders to help support. Golem is a strategy I like. We can frost over on this Rocket Artillery and get all of these defenses. And other than that, Golem's a pretty YOLO strat. Maybe bring a Giant for the Golem as well. Maybe we can get at least one hit, one triple. Let's try Frost over here on, actually, I think it's better to just Frost the multi-cannon here. And then you can haste here. Haste is good for second hits as well. I hope Golem goes to the right and not to the left though. That's the main hope. He might go left though. Uh-oh. Well, the plan isn't planning right now. Oh shoot. Oh god, I don't want to talk about this one. Oh my god, Golem, why? Oh god, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I didn't think Golem was gonna go left. Yeah, BL's a hard base. BL's a hard base. Yeah, we're gonna cope and say that wasn't possible. Yeah, that wasn't possible from the very start. Let's Frost here. Go left with carts. I don't want to talk about it. We're not talking about this one. We are not ever again discussing what I just did. Capiche? Why is Sen looking a bit tall today? Oh, his chair is a bit tall. No, I'm just tall like that. I'm just like that. You can't always tell in my live stream because the camera makes me look shorter than I actually am, but like I am a towering Asian figure. You would think that I'm Yao Ming, but I am not, and not all Asians look the same. Let's drop down our next graveyard. Really, the card takes that pathing? That is not good. What card? Why? You see, this is why Sen never goes graveyard spam. You can Hog Rider 12, and then Hog Rider here with the Barb. Try to collapse the funnel. Honestly, if Golem just went the right way, I think this was not a bad plan. Like, we got pretty darn close with how terrible we played that first hit, right? So if we just didn't, you know, Golem into 2 Inferno Towers on the first hit, honestly, wouldn't have been too bad. Then again, Haste Cart is a really strong attack. If anyone was ever wondering when carts get used, it's probably in ELO and not Raid Weekend. Joined after 2 weeks and all I see are fails. Pause. It's not all you see. Alright, this Dragon Cliffs is about to get 2-shot. Oh, it's this space. So the less fun way to attack this space is archers. And I know that archers works. However, do we do archers on this stream? I think whether you do archers is a question about your ethics and morals, and I think I'm strongly moral here. So we're gonna not do that for the sake of content, and we're gonna send 8 wizards bottom side. Frost over here on the river in the bomb tower, Inferno tower. We'll graveyard to pull the dragons inside, 8 wizards up the gut. And then maybe we do an eye dragon on the left side with the Hog Rider. We'll do this. You could bring a miner too, but I think eye dragon might be a little bit better instead. 8 wizards. And then qualifier DC. Yeah, this looks very familiar. I've hit this base a lot. I don't know where it's from. I've done pretty decent with archers in the past, but we're not doing that here. We don't do archers here. Hell no. Not on Sen's stream watch. I've been going a lot of barbs with this army comp, and let's see if that'll work out here. So the way we approach this is we're going to frost the bottom side of the Inferno Tower where the dragons are going to fly. Then graveyard on top of the center to pull in the dragons. Afterwards, we'll use a ram here. Well, let's open this wall then first, and then we open up this wall towards this hut. This will get the graveyards going, as well as allow me to protect the wizard's flank. Hog Rider here. Hog Rider, Eye Dragon. So Blastbow is gonna eat those wizards' booty. We can either chip down that last Spear Thrower. I think that's gonna be the play. Decent first hit. We got a lot of percent, and we're able to clear a lot of the important targets. We got 2 dragons. We got, I think, all the bomb towers besides this one. So 2 bomb towers. We have graveyards down, which are going to help on the second attack. And I think I want to bring an Eye Dragon for this enemy super, because these 2 graveyards on the second hit are going to spawn towards this air bombs and pull the dragon out. So if I can just kill on the outside and then have the Larry sweep all of these spear throwers, that's a very good investment. You always have to frost on the blast bow. But the question is, what else are you going to get with that frost? And I think you want to frost towards the left of the blast bow, pull the dragon inside. You could also freeze north to try to maybe clip the last dragon, but that's a little too ambitious. I think we frost left of the blast bow, pull the dragon in around here. We can ram into this wizard tower, and then a couple of barbs on this air defense. So we're gonna do same strategy. And this approach is very risky, as you might imagine, with all eight of your wizards on the same tile. The reason this works is because Dragon Cliffs is very light on traps. But this can go super wrong super fast. If you imagine the dragons splashing all over your wizards. There have been very famous incidents in Clan Capital, and I did some this morning as well, where the dragons just eat your wizard's booty cheeks, and it's not safe for work. I'll say that. It's not good for the heart and soul. It's actually quite rude what the dragons sometimes do. Let's give it a go. So first dragon, we're gonna try to lure it with a couple of arbs. And let's first drop our Frost 2, actually, so we don't forget. You can freeze this left spear thrower with the blast bow. It's a hard Frost though. Okay, got it. 2 barbs on this air defense, kills the air defense, and then pulls the dragon out. Ooh, also pulls a log, that's awesome. Like I said, that dragon's gonna get pulled out over there. That was the other log trapped in the base, very nice. I have to multitask here. Mass graveyard in the middle. Oh shoot. Dragon, don't hit my wizards. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh. Oh. Wizard survived on 1 HP. Alright. 3 barbs here on this spear. Anything in the corners? No. Are there any bombs? Zap hit some barbs. I think we got it. Alright, we got 1 district. It's the DC, the hardest one. But we still got one. We still got one, boys. Day 9 of asking Sen to reveal his pet cat. Listen, the cat's coming home on Monday. It's coming home on Monday. Not today, not tomorrow, Monday. Alright, so there you go. And then the helpers usually enter the score in the Discord server, and then you can just queue your next match. So that's how you play Clan Capital ELO, alright, guys? On the Discord server. Let's go back and let's start doing the districts from the stream clans, starting with Sen 18. 1 out of 3 isn't terrible for Clan Capital. Our hit rates are really low because defenses are powerful in this game mode. Oh, did Noah win? Noah got 278. Darn it. We are losing a lot of elo lately. We're losing a lot of elo. Alright, we can barb on the left side. Minions there. We'll do this. Maybe double rage is better. Yeah, double rage is better. And then we'll try to kill all of the buildings on the outside. We actually don't need many barbs at all, because all these trash buildings are towards the outside, so 1 barb can kill a lot of these. But GG's to Noah, GG's. What does Sen do to his cat? He's planning to eat it? Falcon, that is propaganda. I don't appreciate it. That is racist, bigoted propaganda. And I don't like how you're making assumptions about my diet. Alright, let's wait for the minions to kill the giants. Wait, this barb is not dying. If that minion pulls those giants into the barbs, that's a problem. Okay, the barb is finally gonna die. You have to wait because once the giant post goes down, look, he stops walking around his post and he'll find any troops on the map that he can reach, so not air troops, and then go towards them. So if we drop a ground troop, you can see the giant will actually get pulled. Now that he's almost dead, we can just send it now, and then hopefully the eye drawing flies into the dead zone perfect of that blast bow. Ooh, Barf survives on 1 HP because of that bomb. Eye Dragon gets the kill, sneaks into the last bow dead zone. Ram Hog Rider takes out the Inferno. And now we start in with our Sparky. We have 3 more barbs to clear trash. We have 1 more. One more giant. Ooh. We can rage here. The one annoying part about this base is you can see these cannons are isolated chains. Zap reset on the blast bow because it locked on my Sparky. Nothing I could do there. And now we can just let blast bow hit my Sparky once. Rage here. I dropped the rage like this because I think Sparky might go back to the right and I hope that it covers. Oh no, Sparky goes left. Lol. Well, we could have dropped the rage deeper then. Oh wait, where's Sparky going? Oh. Okay. We did not tank. But we can use these rams to clear some trash buildings or, you know, for funsies. No traps there either. Still a good hit. Still not bad. Not bad at all. Check on Discord server, open raid clans. Yeah, there are some clans on the Discord server that will get way more than 1,500 medals or whatever. And yo, chill out, Rag. Stop promoting your clan so hard. There's a lot of clans on the Discord that get like 1,800 or more. Most people don't play for medals though. You have to be like good enough to two-shot bases, and then you can get into like an 1,800 clan or 1,800 medal clan. All right, we bring one Rage, Frost Eye Dragon, Sparky Finish. Also, I'm going to move. It's kind of hard to reach out like that. Let me move around my setup. I also didn't get water today. Surely that's not going to be a problem. Like a towel on my seat because it's like a wooden seat, so it kind of hurts if I don't have something cushioning. All right, we'll do this. One hog. Summon Barb should be good enough. And let's go with this. Oh, you're not promoting your clan as a player tag? I see. You're good then, you're good. There's just a lot of people who come around here and try to offer like, you know, free capital gold or whatever kind of scams that they got going on. I kind of let people say whatever they want, except if it's like a scam or spam. Like they'll put in their player tag and ask me to visit their bases even though I haven't played Home Village in God knows how long. So I have no idea what a good base is. Alright, this looks like a wrap, boys. This looks like a wrap. We can swag like half the army at this point. Eye Dragon here. I don't have my sounds turned on really that high, like game sounds, so I have a hard time listening to the peak. We're just gonna drop the Hog Rider there a little bit earlier. And that should be good. You can zap, and if you time your Hog Rider, Eye Dragon, zap well, the peak never gets a shot on your Sparky. Oh yeah, by the way, Crops messaged me. He feels that the power is getting to his head, the moderation powers. He asked me to nominate a new moderator for the stream chat. So you guys can nominate someone else. He recommended Spike. I don't know about Spike, how much I trust him. I don't even trust him to attack at Balloon Sky, so why would I trust him to moderate this sacred place? I'm moving my desk a little bit. Only SP left in BS, sure. So, if you guys have a good, trustworthy person that you know on this stream, drop the name, or forever hold your peace. Jay Gary said, how much are you paying Crops, and how come me and Falcon never get paid? No one gets paid. You guys think that I can't do slavery correctly? Like, come on now. No one's getting paid around here. Not for moderating the stream, not for doing raid attacks at Balloon Skies, not for doing anything else. Like, you guys are free, unpaid workers. And you like doing that because I'm the center of the universe. And doing stuff for me is something that everyone wants to do, right? Am I in the right clan? I don't think so. Am I in the right clan? What is this clan? What the hell is this? Why is this a not max clan running real bases? I think this is an internet set. I might have also hit this base on stream once, didn't I? I went Sparky Graveyard topside. With double jump. Bunch of giants. I swear to God I hit this base before. I'm pretty sure I did. We go again. Hello, Battles, he's here. Battles, we're coming here to nominate a new moderator for the stream. Crops told me that the power is getting to his head. It's too much for him. Too much for him to handle, which I understand. Moderation privileges on the Sen stream is like, you're training your whole life, you go to school, you get taught the alphabet, you go to college, you get your PhD. Life is like a staircase of learning, you know, and ascending to the person that you are destined to be. But once you become the moderator on the Sen stream, that's it, you know? You've reached the apex. And so I feel like the emptiness that it's bringing Crops is just too much for him, and I get it. Totally get it. Because not anyone can be a moderator on the Sen stream. It takes a special caliber of person. Next Eye Dragon in, Barb ship down the Wizard Tower. And this should be a wrap. How do you even come up with these speeches, Sen? Listen, I just speak the truth. When you speak the truth, the words just come naturally, Battles. When you never lie, you never swindle people. Your words just flow naturally. Flex of a Lifetime, mod on the channel of only CC creator with the creator code and leader of #1 CC. I have to check how much my creator code has made. I don't think it's made like anything in the past 2 years. Does anyone actually use it? I put it on my stream just to cover up like the sign in to YouTube chat message that's normally there in my stream chat, but other than that, I don't think it's gotten me much mileage. All right, you can just straight up minor spam this. Nope, never. I feel like if you put on the creator code SEN, it will boost your clan capital IQ for the next couple of attacks, you know? Whether or not you purchase anything with it, just having it on is probably a good idea. So you can, you know, you got a little bit of that SEN juice radiating through your veins. That sounded so bad. Okay, let's shut up. Let's shut up and lock in with the miners. Alright. Let's see if there's any zap traps. I brought the barbs just to check for zaps and, you know, pull some dragons if needed. But there really isn't like anything that can kill the miners at this point. Okay, that's one zap. And we'll use the last barbarian for the bomb tower probably. Sen juice. It sounded better in my head. Okay, good thing we used those barbs, huh? Good thing we used the barbs. Played Clash like after a month, what is going on? I think there's this new event where you can get these card packs. I don't know what's going on either, to be honest. You say you haven't played Clash in a month? I haven't played this game in about 2 years. At least not the main home village. Oh shoot. The dragon's about to do not safe for work things to me. Okay, they got pulled away by the Larrys. Okay, that's good. Missed out on the free legendary RC skin, but whatever. I was told that the RC isn't good anymore. And recently I've gotten some incentives to play Clash just to get a Town Hall 18. Because Town Hall 18s are easier to join clans with. So we might be playing a little bit of Home Village. Not on stream, but just grinding for a Town Hall 18 account. For clan capital purposes. Alright, it looks like there's no one else who pinged, so let's go back to Balloon Skies 4. Oh no, my sister's coming home. I have to tell her not to come upstairs. Oh crap. 1 second. Shoot. Shoot. Oh no, they're gonna find out I'm a clan capital streamer. Oh no, my life is over. Alright, let's go with, can you wizard? No. I think you still can graveyard that. My life is over, guys. Alright, we go... This base is weird. I don't think we're ever killing the Inferno Tower. Yeah, it should be fine. My life is finally over. Can we get the zap pulled with that bar? Ooh, it gets it. Minions here. I understand your mom doesn't know, but your sister too. I haven't told anyone. I'm a full closet streamer, boys. All the way in the closet. Let's go 5 giants here. Alright, we're back. I didn't know she was coming home today. Alright, we're back. I just told her not to come upstairs for like the next hour. She probably thinks I'm killing someone. Why is Sen doing pushes midway through attacks? Nah. I might time fail this actually. I need to be careful. Also, I should have brought more barbs. Oh shoot. This is gonna get ugly. Alright, we're not killing the dragon this attack. Three graveyards, jump here. Ooh, we got one more shot though, so that's good. What do I do with this giant? Any ideas? Okay, I can use it to take the bomb tower. Barb here. Ram here. We got the top side, that's good, and should be a wrap. Should be a wrap. You made breakfast while I was streaming W. Wait, Jay Gary, how early in the morning is it? It's like 12 p.m. Aren't you on the East Coast too? Sam, do you think your parents would not be proud of you after learning the fact that you're the #1 CC player and streamer? You know, any player, any parents would be proud of that, you know, but it's like the shock of learning that I'm the #1 CC player. It's like learning if your son was secretly a billionaire, you know? You kind of just wouldn't believe them and would dismiss them. But like anyone, of course, would be proud of that. Why wouldn't you be? I mean, #1 CC player, there's no higher privilege in the world. There's no higher standing. So, you know, there's that. Let's go Graveyard Hawk finish. And then bring some wizards. There is no higher standing in this world. It's 10:53 a.m. Okay. So you're more in the middle of the United States. It's Frost here. Graveyard. Let's do Giant Eye Dragon. We can Barb tank for the first peak shell. I hate this newest Eye Dragon AI. And we're basically just using the wizards to kill the peak. No other reason. Barb on this bomb tower. We have archers for the backside, Teslas and crushers if needed. Wizard gets the peak. Barb down the wizard tower. Archer over here. And then we should be good. We should be good. So is it wrong that I had a 25-year-old send me pics of her private parts knowing that I'm in my 40s? Wait, what is going on? I'm less concerned about the age gap and more concerned, do you have a wife or are you currently single? Also, Jay Gary, there were people debating on making you a mod. Crops is planning to step down. And I've been taking votes. So far I've seen Jay Gary, Spike, Falcon. I don't know how much I trust someone from Balloon Skies to handle the role though, because I kind of treat them too badly in my clan. I feel like if I made them mod on my stream, that would just backfire on me. Like, here's the thing, when you're gonna bully someone, you have to be a little bit mindful about what kind of powers and privileges you give to them over you, because otherwise that might come to bite you in the ass. If you're gonna bully someone, you should do it properly. J for mod? Maybe. But listen, I have seen way worse than a 40-year-old and a 25-year-old age gap. Let's be honest, as long as it's legal, you're doing better than the people running our world. So I'm not gonna judge anyone for that. Listen, I don't judge my boy Donnie T whenever I go into the Oval Office and I see him surrounded by little naked kids. So why am I gonna judge you, Jay Gary? And I'm pretty sure what I see each morning when I step over into his office, that's even more illegal than what you're alluding to. Double unpaid labor, Spike. That's another point. Like I'll make you guys do unpaid labor one time, and that's moral. But any more than that, that would be a little bit much. It might actually weigh on my conscience that I have a very strong one. 15-year age gap is normal. It's a little unusual, but it's not out of the world. Like billionaires and millionaires have like an average of 30-year-old age gap, so 15, that's pretty mild. You wouldn't know how to do this job? I think the only thing that I really need is if there's like a bot that comes into the stream, which sometimes there is, or like someone who's spamming their clan tag. Oh my god, the coast is clear, sister is gone. We're good to go. We're good to go, boys. But yeah, if there's like a spammer or like a bot, that's all I really need. Because I'm usually not quick enough and they spam like 10 messages in 10 seconds. He hasn't dated in 10 years. Listen, sometimes it's better to get advice from someone who's on the outside. I might have special insights into the dating scene that someone like Jay Gary, who's successful and pulls 25-year-olds at age 40, wouldn't know. But yeah, do be careful about those young uns, alright? They're getting their first electricity bills, and then they turn around and try to gold dig for a 40-year-old established millionaire, a fine gentleman like yourself. Don't get taken advantage of, Jay Gary. Don't let the thoughts cloud your judgment. Tell them that you should be paying your electricity bills and water bills like old Sen over here. Be a productive member of society. Guide our next generation of women, okay? Sadly, I always get advice from toxic relatives. Wait, Whisper, aren't you married already? Like, why do you need advice from your relatives? Or did they tell you not to go after your wife or whoever? Alright, do this. This. And then Barb's in for the carts. That should be good. You see what Crops just did? Oh wait, what? No, Crops is silencing Battles. Battles is putting in his bout for mod ship. Crops is shutting him down real quick. He's the guy who betrayed us when we got Global Top 5. He's back now. The stream worked. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Toxic relatives always give you unexpected answers. What kind of toxic advice do they give you? I don't have any toxic relatives, or at least I don't seek any of them out for advice. Like, my sisters are not the one who just came in, but like my other one is actually crazy in the head. Like, I would never ask her for advice unless I'm trying to destroy my social circles, you know? You kind of have to know who offers good advice. And of course, Sen is, as the #1 Clan Capital player, there's no one who can offer better advice on relationships than me. Like, I've stayed home playing Clan Capital for, what's that, 4 years now? Do you really think anyone is more qualified than I am to offer romantic dating advice? I don't think anyone else in this world, in this universe even, could compete with my Riz. If you ever need Clan Capital Riz or help on trying to woo the ladies, old Sen has got you covered. He's got you covered. Right here, 11 a.m. on Saturdays, 8 a.m. on Sundays. Best solution to toxic relative is not to interact with them. I think it also depends. Like, if their toxicity doesn't affect your relationship with them, then it's fine, right? Like, I know plenty of really toxic people that can function decently outside of the people that they're toxic to. So as long as they're not toxic to you, you can keep them in your life, but I would just say don't listen to what they have to say. Some of the craziest women I've ever met, they are like functioning people in society. And some of the most psycho dudes you wouldn't even know unless you were like the person they were infatuated with. There's a relative who's older. He has 3K followers and has uploaded 90K posts on Instagram and Facebook. Are those like AI generated posts? Jesus. So every time at relative functions, he dispenses unsolicited wisdom. Is it bad wisdom or just wisdom that you don't agree with? Tap here. Should be good. Said if your card declined while paying your payments in a restaurant, but would you pay with some transaction? I haven't gone to restaurants in so long. Like, I think the last time I went was Chinese New Year. When was that? That was like February, January-ish? Like 6 months ago. I don't go to restaurants ever. And when I do go, it's usually with my family and I'm not the one who's paying. So like, they have their stuff together, they never forget their cards. So I'm good. And I don't know how many restaurants take that kind of payment, Crops. I don't know what restaurants you've been in, but most of them don't accept under the table payments like that. So I would also be careful on who you offer it to, because you might just go to jail if you offer it to the wrong person. Just gonna put that out there. I'm sure that as a respectable gentleman like yourself, you wouldn't find yourself in such unscrupulous situations where you are locked behind bars and placed on the registry. You also have to be considerate of the fact that most waiters are like under the age of 18, so it's like literally illegal to do that. But if you can get away with that, Crops, more power to you. More power to you. If you got the powerful techniques to make it an acceptable transaction for them, you know, best of luck, sir. All right, let's not forget these stupid Teslas on the outside. Lamau listen. That's why he needs to step down as moderator. He's not the man for the job. He's the man who asks the hard questions, but moderators on this stream don't need to be asking questions. They just need to do as I say. Oh my gosh. Why did they do this? Why would anyone do this? Disgustingly dishonorable. Thank God Battles is not a moderator, otherwise he shares adult links. I don't think Battles has done anything truly bad. Also, what is this Goblin Mines right now? Rezi? Should be okay, I think. Should be okay. We're gonna not look over there, and we're gonna assume that that's gone well for him. Alright, Dragon Cliffs is another base where you can go with Sparky when it's very compact. So we'll do this. Double Frost. A lot of rams. I think we just go all rams and maybe one giant. Send 19, okay. Ram here. Ooh, forgot to drop the giant quicker. Oops, my bad. So we have to kill the district hall, so we're gonna drop 2 of our barbs here. I don't think the district hall goes down to just Sparky chains. Okay, giant pulls zap trap. Good. Ooh, Sparky targets the spear thrower, which means she chains both cannons in one go. She gets hit by a zap. That's kind of sad, but with the dragons frosted up, they attack very slowly. So we can just drop down our eye dragons into range of the air defenses. And they'll still live. We'll drop down our last 2 just like this. Straight up into the air defenses, and hopefully we can kill at least 3 dragons. If we get a 4th, that would be insane. Do we get a 4th? Maybe, actually. We do. Nice. Let's tank the Inferno Tower with a Barbarian. And we can zap here. GG. We'll do this Dragon Cliffs, and then we'll go over to some Stream Clans. Because I've seen Spike trying to finish some of these Dragon Cliffs, and let me tell you, I don't want to see Spike on another Dragon Cliffs. It's not for the faint of heart what that man does on this district. Who's the other mod here? So we have a lot of mods, but they're like my Discord server mods, and they don't usually come to the stream. I think Crops is the only mod who's a regular around here. Don't let that get to your head, okay? You were voted in by the people, but I don't know if the people know what's good for them. One of these days, though, they'll see your true colors, Crops. If we can't, by the will of democracy, find another taker for the position, you might be stuck there for life. Miners do a good split. We got the Wither Tower on that one. Heal them up over here. And then we just have to pull that last dragon out. Does Tempest still have server mod? Wait, Superman, who are you? How do you remember Tempest? Tempest is an OG. So Tempest doesn't have server mod anymore. He stepped down, I don't know how many years ago now, maybe 2. But he has he's still a mod on my YouTube channel. I looked the other day when I was modding Crops. He's still there. You must have been here for a long time then, Mr. Superman. I usually don't unmod people because it doesn't cause issues. So if he ever wants to come back, he can come back a powerful man. Let's go over to send 19, I think. Yeah, they've been pinging for a while now.
At the moment, when you kiss someone, everything around you becomes hazy. And the only thing in focus is you and
Kritesh, you can just go to the Discord server and find a different account number. I didn't have that many takers this week. These past couple weeks, we haven't had too many accounts, so you can just take an empty one from one of the weeks prior. Okay, so they pinged me for this. This is a non-default. Normally, you start on the left side where you can get all of these compartments and then go left towards the blast bow, but they moved the blast bow over here. So Do we start on the blast bow and maybe that's better pathing? Although time is gonna be a big issue for a base like this. I have an idea. We'll do this. We'll do a hog rider. We'll do triple ram at the start. Hog rider for this compartment probably. Go left. I don't know if we have to eye dragon this giant cannon, but time is going to be really tight here. I know that for sure. Have a lot of barbs, a Sparky. This is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a toughie. A toughie. Yo, we might need to remove Crops. He's abusing his powers to silence battles. We might need to restore order in the courthouse. Okay, we got the chip down on the air bombs, which was really good. Let's barb chip down the blast bow. Second graveyard on this giant cannon. Okay, nice. Blast bow didn't get another shot. Barb pulls a zap. So I dropped the graveyard on top of the wizard tower, hoping that I can actually just tank the wizard tower from an angle afterwards. Oh shoot, that giant was really bad. Ah shoot. That giant just cucked my Sparky. Are we still looking okay? Our Sparky isn't super fast, but it's not slow either. It's probably playable. It's gonna be another zap, isn't there? I don't think there is. Okay. Minute 30. I definitely have to use like my hog rider to kill the middle compartment. Just for time. We still have a graveyard generating skeletons. Middle. We definitely want to barb once the Larry tanks that cannon, because if Sparky goes left, we save 2 chains. We still save some chains, which is a little bit of time. Zap hits Sparky in the middle. Oh, it's gonna be so close. We have a lot of rams though, so maybe we can take advantage of that to save on some barbs. Like I said, we have to use our hog rider to good effect. Barb gets the middle. We can barb here. Hopefully that syncs up with the Sparky. Not perfectly timed. I think those Larrys clear these trash buildings, so I can just use my last barb with the hog rider. Alright, we got him, boys. We got him. We did. We did. After hearing this advice, I rarely ever swear with my mom. Hadn't been there at that moment, I would have showered him with insult and shown him what gym power really is. Wait, what happened? Okay, the worst advice I ever received was, what's the point of doing gym and running? You can only consume as much oxygen as the Almighty has allotted to you, and you're just wasting it unnecessarily. What? Let me read that again. What's the point of doing gym and running? You can only consume as much oxygen as you... What the hell is that? Brother. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that that guy was fat as shit. Alright? I don't know who comes up with rationale that diabolical for not going to the gym. Like, bro, you're doing too much with that. Is that guy like Big Chungus? Kim Jong-un. Nikocado Avocado before he went back to being slim. Listen, people don't just go to the gym to get more oxygen in their veins. That's a crazy... I don't think anyone goes to the gym for that. Although I wouldn't punch someone for saying that. I would just laugh my ass off if I hear that. Yeah, whoever gave you that advice has to be like boing boing every time they take a step off their bed. And not female kind of boing boing. But just like a full belly full of fat, like a rolled up piece of dough, and just slamming on the floor everywhere they go. Cause that is crazy advice to be giving someone. Alright, let's bring a barrel and stuff off. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on my next, or my first barbarian, because we want to get a chain on that bomb tower. And I don't know if the barb is so fast I don't get it. We'll drop our graveyard here. Would be even better if we can get the air bombs chain too. Great, okay, so yeah, holding onto that barb was a good call. We have such a fast Sparky here, what the hell? Ooh, that Inferno Tower almost locked on me. That would have been bad. Okay. Larry's do a good job at tanking. We can let a little bit of Inferno Tower chip happen. Man, this is the power of a fast Sparky. Jesus. Look how fast she's targeting to the next building. It's instant. 2 chains on the Inferno will get the rocket artillery, then we can barrel left. Although the Larrys do go into a Tesla, maybe we want to hold towards like the very end of the hit. Alright. Good 2 chains. Bro, Sparky, you didn't have to walk like that. I hate you. Sparky, I actually hate you. You know that? Sparky just griefed. Sparky just completely ran it. Ah. My Sparky was full HP. And then she just did whatever she just did. Why, Sparky? Why? What was my Sparky doing? Why? Oh, it's push-ups. Oh, no. I just want you guys to know what my Sparky did there was unacceptable. Actually, the worst kind of Sparky behavior. That was eye dragon levels of disgusting. Why did I deserve this? I didn't deserve it at all. Maybe I should have brought an eye dragon instead for the middle. That might have been better. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Rip. I think there's an air defense, which is why I didn't. Ah, darn it. Let's see if the other ones are doable too. Alright, GQ is mod. That's default, but rocket artillery randomly there. That's not possible. Alright, we'll try GQ. And then from there... we shall see. Has to be star on the right side, barrel here at the end, giant. Hog Rider makes some sense as well. And another giant. Nah, we need a lot of rams here. I have heard a story where a newborn baby chick got sick because newborn baby gets sick right from birth because of jaundice. And it is common for newborn, but some old lady told them to go to temple and worship. Did that work? Why is Sen writing a fanfic about a fat old man? Listen, you guys should exercise, okay? Anyone who tells you to not exercise is a propagandist from the fat-phobic movement or anti-fat-phobic movement. You should live a healthy life and not overindulge in fats and sweets and all kinds of excesses. Except Clan Capital. You can indulge in Clan Capital as much as you'd like. It's probably healthy, but it will definitely get you bitches and like the baddies. So you can play Clan Capital as much as you'd like, for sure. I don't know if the Sparky pushback gets her back into the rocket artillery range, so I dropped the ram a little bit early. What? Okay. Pushback gets her outside of range of blast bow. That's good. Sometimes Sparky pushback can be a good thing. It can be a good thing. Ooh, can the barbs chip down the blast bow? They sure can. Barb do tank. Alright, this is going really good. I'm scared. Normally Sen attacks don't go this good. I'm usually running it down for half the attack, and then the other half of the attack, well, we don't talk about that one either. Barrel on the rocket artillery. Oh my god. There it is. Surely no more traps. Alright, we pulled the log trap over there. I think my Sparky's damn near full HP, yeah. Full HP is half HP for non-defaults. It's a wrap, boys. It's a wrap. Show your Frost non-default? I might put it in exclusive clips. Or exclusive footage on the Discord server. I had a pretty sick Frost the River BL non-default yesterday. That would be worth sharing to the world. Let's go back to... what's the next clan? Is this in 20? No, it's a late 16. Let's go to 16. What is a late 16? Take a look what they got over here. Hey Sen, hope you're doing well. It's been so long I watched one of these. This brings me back to some great memories from 2022. The secret is here. The man himself. Are you coming back to Clan Capital? I saw you play some Elo. Welcome, welcome. Let's... Are we double sparking this? I don't know how you get away with not double sparking. We could also go Rage Sparky. I feel like all paths lead to double Sparky here. Or am I cooked in the head? If there's like a Tesla here, it's so bad to go double Sparky. But if there isn't that, it's not too bad. Can you ever kill the peak with like 3 wizards? I'm gonna try it. It's gonna look really stupid if it doesn't work, but think it's worth a try. I'm going to look so unbelievably stupid when it doesn't work, though. But that's why we play this game. I got a full-time job and mainly focus on in-village accounts, like 20, but I do want to slowly come back at some point. Okay. Wait, 20 accounts? Are they like all Town Hall 18? Also, that is... You don't have a full-time job. That is your full-time job. 20 accounts is a lot. What the heck? Although I heard that it's a lot easier to farm accounts these days. With the way that the army training is instant. Back in my day... Oh my god. Double zap on that side so far, and that is not even... Okay, the Tesla actually pops in a great spot for me. Although I think my Sparky's gonna int a little bit. Yeah, she is. We still get double giants off the chain, and I think she's still in the rage on the blast bow. Third zap is unlucky because there's only 5 zaps on the base, meaning there's only 2 zaps on the other side. I decided to pick the side with more zaps. Fudge me. Okay. Let's see what kind of traps over here on this peak. If there's nothing, we can literally just go 3 wizards. Okay. We're doing it, boys. Once peak locks on Sparky, we are good to go. Wait, can we get another peak or a Sparky shell? We may be able to. I think we do. Very nice. We don't get another one, but we do get the peak. We can pull some traps here already. Okay, so there's one zap there. We didn't even need the second. The second Eye Dragon. If we zap, do we get the rocket artillery too? Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Barbs will go around the outside, clearing a couple more buildings. We pulled one zap. There's one zap left in the base, so it's either going to be like below this multi-cannon or below the blast bow, like on the other side. Very happy with this. Very happy. I only play 8 accounts in Titan 3 CWL. Why are we talking about only 8 accounts? Like that's low. That's plebeian numbers. I think the average player might have 1.2 accounts or something. I think anyone with more than 1 account is definitely on the high side. And then there's the Clan Capital gamers with 50 raid alts ready to go each week. Ooh, how do we finish this though? This is still not a trivial finish. Although we have a lot more troops to work with now. And we can do the same thing that we did on the right side on the left side. Let's bring this. Maybe a Hawk Rider too. We need a Barb on the outside. How many Giants do we use on the first day? I think we used 1. I think this should be fine then. What's 1.2 accounts? I mean, like, on average 1.2 accounts. So like, there's a lot more people with 1 account than 2 or more. Jesus, are those supposed to be minor traps now that I think about it? Alright, that's the last zap trap in the base. Alright. We want to get the cart kill as well. Perfect. Barb chip down over there. We can barb for cleanup. We have to be very careful about the cleanup though, because there's a lot of trash buildings still up. Let's barb up here. Get it going. And then we can do our last giant. Giants are pretty bad at tanking Inferno Tower, so we want to use it on the rock artillery and these point defenses if we can. But yeah, these chains are real nasty on this base. We can drop another barb. Sparky will wrap around. Wait, no, Sparky hits the wall. Okay, that's... Let's do this. Just for time. Hog Rider. Should be a wrap. If we have enough time, that is. Which I think we do. We can use our last ram over here. Zap over here. GG. Next month in Titan 2, they introduced new CWL leagues, right? So now there's Legends League. Are there multipliers for them? Or is it still everyone is just 45 starring each other in the higher leagues? People only go to the gym to watch the females. What is the demographics of gyms? I would imagine it's like 80% dudes, maybe like 20% females, and of those females, it's maybe like 15% OnlyFans models. Sam, would you trust Battles if he was standing behind you? Real talk, I think Battles is a good dude. He's got good taste in manga. Actually, no, he likes My Hero Academia. Ooh, that's gonna bring him down a couple points. Do I trust Battles? Battles is kind of a scary guy because he remembers everything about me. Like, I will say something today and he'll know it exactly verbatim in about 10 months from now. So do I trust him though? He hasn't found my location on GeoGuessr or something like that. He hasn't, started doing nothing too crazy. So I think I'd be okay with him standing behind me. Okay, just checking. Alright, we can do Sparky on the right side. Ooh, this is a weird base. It's kind of hard to get a good first hit without using a Wizard Bomb. And I would love to be able to start on these defenses if possible. So we'll see if we can work our way over there. There's a big break in the trash ring between these buildings, so we can just drop down some barbs right here, and then some barbs up here, and then we can start sparking up here. This. Split archers makes a lot of sense here. Hating on MHA in 2026 is crazy. Did MHA have a good ending for the anime? The difference between anime and manga is that mangas are judged by their story and animes are judged by their animation. I heard that MHA had really good animation for its final season in battle. The fandom is weird? Yeah, I think the fandom is kind of what took me out of it. I actually liked the first season of MHA. And then I started reading some of the goon stuff about the students, and like, yo, those kids are literally like 13 years old or however old they are. I don't need to see all the goon bait. Although if it weren't for MHA fandom, I would have never gotten a girlfriend. What? Wait, you got a girlfriend off of an anime fandom? That's crazy. So did you like meet at some MHA meetup of fans or something like that? I know MHA is one of those anime series or manga series that have a lot of female and male readers. Like, it's not completely geared to one gender. Although there are more guys, there are a lot of girls simping for the dudes as well. Your memory is so bad. I don't remember anything. I don't remember when my mom tells me to take out the trash and like 3 minutes after that. Also, this whole strategy of waiting for minions was not good. We just have to go. I can't even start on the top side anymore. I grief this. I'm reading chat too much and not focusing on the game. But we should still be good. These chains up here are nasty. You might even kill the capital peak, although, is it fine to kill the peak? Nah, Inferno Tower stops that from happening. We zap to try to kill the Inferno. If we can get the peak, I think that's actually good, because there's literally nothing here that I want to really chain. Like, these are a bunch of mortars and stuff. If we don't get that chain, that's totally fine. Let's drop a barb here to tank for traps. We don't get the cart kill, but pretty good. Alright. We can start our Sparky over here with a haste. Go towards the right side, finish up on the 12 o'clock section, and honestly, we don't need our second spell, but we'll have a frost in case something goes really wrong. Let's do this. Oh, go ahead. Wax on, wax off, focus. I remember put the fries in the bag, Deku slander. Have I watched Hunter x Hunter? I'm gonna get so much shit for this. I watched like one season of Hunter x Hunter because my ex really liked it. And then I dropped it. I was like, I can't watch this shit. This shit is slow. I would rather go to the Mexican who's been doing my walls and watch him paint the walls and watch the paint dry instead of this shit. I understand that's a blasphemous take, but I'm a low attention span Gen Z. I can't handle the slow burn. Come on, first arc was so good. I'm not a big fan of like tournament and test arcs. I don't know what it is about them, but I don't enjoy them as much as the average anime fan. Everyone gets so hyped when there's like a tournament arc in a manga, but I'm like, man, I do not care. I do not care who fights who because in the end, it's so predictable. Or I guess it wasn't really a tournament arc for that, but it was like a test arc. I don't like test arcs either. Because in the end, it's like, you know who's gonna pass, and you know how they're gonna pass. I think the only time I actually kind of enjoyed a test arc was Frieren. They did that one well. Instead of dragging it out for like a third round, they were just like, fuck it. Sari can judge whoever goes on. What do you think of JoJo though? Alright, this is gonna be my second blasphemous take. I have not watched JoJo, so I don't even have an opinion. Although I saw my sister watching that one the other day. That was like a weird thing to walk in on. I didn't know she watched anime anymore. Apparently she watches JoJo. Just say you only like romance animes. That's the thing. Romance is my least favorite genre. I'm saying right now that I'm hating on like everything right now. I understand that. But I haven't watched anime in so long. That would be why. Although unless you consider Apo Diaries romance, then sure. Romance is even worse than my experience with Hunter x Hunter first arc. Do you want to try this slightly modded BL? For BL, slightly mod, if it's high level, is cooked. But I can take a look. Take a look. Toman. What do I even like? What are some animes I liked recently? I liked Orb was a fun one. Orb, Movement of the Stars. That was one I read as a manga, and then it got a decent adaptation, although I felt some of the performances in the adaptation was a little bit rigid. Apo Diaries, obviously, second season, freaking banger. What else? I really haven't watched anything recently. I remember I enjoyed Vivi when that came out a few years back. I've been trying to get back into ReZero, although I haven't watched any anime like I said, so that would be up top on my bucket list. I don't really have like a genre that I look for. It's just that if there's something that I'm interested in, I'll watch a couple episodes. If I like it, I'll keep going. That's kind of my methodology for it. Oh no, the dog is crying in the other room. My dog is finally home, by the way. Some people were asking what happened to the dog. I think my mom's got him now. Orb was amazing. Yeah, Orb was pretty good. You hate harem animation? Yeah. I don't watch harem. My problem with harem isn't that I can't watch them, because technically Apo Diaries is the maximum level of harem anime. It's just that the people making the harem animes know that their audience does not care about quality, so they maximize that fact to the fullest. They have like the lowest quality animation, the crappiest, most cringe dialogue, and no plot other than some stupid blank protagonist slate going around and winning. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this. It's gone. Whoever hates harem, watch Pseudo Harem Trust. Okay, Pseudo Harem is not... That's not an actual harem. I haven't watched the anime, but I've read the manga. The premise of that series is literally that it is one person, right? Not multiple. That is bait, Battles, and you know it. That is bait. Good bait, but still bait. Okay, I was trying to hit the Rocket Artillery, Inferno Tower, and Blast Bow. That's a tight frost, but I think it would have been doable if I played it correctly. Battles, that was bait, and you know it. Yo, that is a recording of the dog barking to make us think the dog is still alive. It's still alive. He's still kicking. He's 17 years old and going. Like I said, my vet told me a couple months back that my dog is pretty healthy for his age. Of course, I told him that, yeah, he's alive, but also that he's doing pretty good, alright? He's not, like, crippled at his age. He can still get up in the mornings, he can still move around decently well. I say decently because he's been spending most of his days on the bed sleeping, but We've taken pretty good care of him. He's doing better than most dogs. Even the ones that are still alive. He's been blessed with a good owner who won't eat him. Unlike what chat thinks, listen, I've taken good care of him over the years. He's in good hands. Ooh, do we get the rocket artillery? Jeez, I don't understand Sparky pathing sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. Even as probably the best Sparky player in the world, like I cannot predict Sparky and the way she moves sometimes. Alright, we can fast forward, drop down our last barb on the right side. We don't get the carp kill, but we can just minions on the outside on second hit. Should be good. Take care, Gay Gary. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, man. For the Sunday stream. Let's go golem finish. Looks right. Or does it? Let's do this, this. Sparky is a way you can go to finish. Something tells me Sparky is not what I'm gonna do though. Yeah. Do this. Minions on the outside. Yeah, no, we're gonna go Sparky. Screw that. Screw any golem attempts. Battles, have you read those cultivation novels? Listen, China might be a rising superpower, but it is not a rising star in the comic space. Oh god. Oh, Chinese comics make me want to rip my eyes out. There's romance animes, there is cringy harems, and then there's cultivation on a level we have never seen before. There's levels to the game, for real. Okay, stop hitting my wizards. That is uncalled for. If there's anything that I can't read, it's cultivation, woo shua, whatever the fudge they call that crap. Sen, have you heard of that story where a female cop shoots a rabbi teacher? I have not, but it's not unusual in America for stupid cop incidents, so that doesn't even seem like something that would make the news. Hey, Chinese novels are good, but manhwas are straight slop of 200 plus chapters. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about novels. I haven't read any of the novels, but the comic book space is really driven by algorithms, more so than I would say webtoons even. Like webtoons definitely has an algorithm that recommends readers titles and stuff like that, but it's not as... It hasn't created such a big problem where no one wants to try anything new as with some Chinese content. Also, China has a lot more rules about what you can and can't make. So like, if you've ever read those Chinese girls' love titles, they have to be like super discreet about it because you can't do anything LGBTQ. Also, if you've ever read any gory stories from China, you'll see that they can't color the blood red. So there's like a mix of algorithmic slop mixed in with censorship laws that make the Chinese comics kind of ass to read. I can't lie. The only one I've read this whole year is Amore, not even anything NSFW battle. W. Is this possible? It looks hard, but might be possible. Chains look kinda decent, not gonna lie. We'll just triple barrel on the rocket artillery in the middle after. That's a W battles moment. We'll do sparking. Alright, this is gonna be a really hard base, but if we play this perfectly, maybe with the fast sparking. I'm gonna start sparking on this spear thrower, break my wall here, and hopefully Sparky goes for this cannon, which would save me a chain. Do this. Watch Gintama. Yeah, I really have not watched many of the OGs, huh? I'm an uncultured swine when it comes to the world of anime. I think you're much better off getting me to read a manga than watch an anime. Perfect, so Sparky does target that. Oh my gosh. Sparky, what are you doing? Girl, why? Alright. This whole barrel thing is not going great. Oh wait, maybe it's not going bad. Those Larrys are so good versus that cannon. Wait, am I goated? Hold on. The barrel with the Larrys is massive. They'll also help with the crusher, and they'll stay alive because we're gonna get the air defense. Hold on. Was Air Larry's the cook? Barb on the Tesla? Ooh, unfortunately Sparky targets the spear, so we'll need another chain. Or we can use this ram, targets the wall behind the bomb tower, that will splash the bomb tower so Sparky one-shots that. Ram here. We have a minute on the clock. Oh, if anything, time is gonna kill us. Ah, shoot. We have some Larrys from the Rams as well. Oh no, we're gonna time fill this. Oh no, I can already see it. Oh shoot, why? Oh, why? Sparky, fast forward, go faster. Oh, I played that so good. I played it so good. Why? I think I was literally 1 second away. Stupid DH5 ruin. I was looking so good. At least it's only 30 push-ups this time around. We haven't had to do too many. Not too bad at all. Anyone here watch Black Lagoon? Man, you guys keep talking about animes I haven't watched but should have. What clan is this? Sutton. GQ is close to default. Also, it's starting to rain outside. I don't know if you can hear the rain banging on my windows, but it's there. This should be a pretty straightforward kill. No blast bow down south, so we can just do this. A friend recommended me Cherry Blossoms one. You know about it? Wait, that's not Boys Love. That one's isn't that one fragrant flowers bloom in something something something? It's a popular romance title these days, but I'm gonna be honest, it's like it's modern day Romeo and Juliet, but like I never really liked that to begin with. I think it's called Fragrant Flowers Bloom with Dignity. Yeah, that's the title. Is there a scientific reason for women being obsessed with BL? I mean, there's a lot of dudes who are into girls' love too, but listen, if you like something, why not have more of it? I think that's the logic that you're missing here. It doesn't take that much of a leap of logic to realize why a straight dude would like girls' love and a gay or a straight girl would love boys' love, you know? It don't take that much out of your imagination. All right. So what strat do you often use in Elo for BC? I either just go Golem or Sparky. Usually Sparky, and I go Haste, Rage, Jump. Sometimes it works really well, but a lot of people, when they play against me in Elo, they will space all of their defenses for Sparky. Like, they don't care about Golem at all. When they go up against me, they'll just move everything 2 tiles apart. Which kind of works, but I've been going a lot of Golem. If you like drugs, why not have more of it? Listen, you're comparing someone chain smoking or binge drinking to me saying, listen, if you like chicks, you can add a second one, or if you like dudes, you can add a second one there too. Also, it is raining loudly. I don't know if you can hear it. You probably can. I feel like my internet's about to cut out any moment. Alright, that should be good. Let's see, did anyone ping me? T-bait. The beginning after the end. That series, I read it when I was first reading some titles for manhwa. I think it was okay, although everything besides the art was pretty mid. And then the anime adaptation for that series was ass. Like, I'll be honest here, there are some series where they're popular just because of the art style, and that makes them really difficult to ever make into an anime adaptation. So for like Solo Leveling, if that one didn't get good animation, that title would have been cooked, because everything else about that series is dog poo-poo trash. Take a look at the BL, or whatever they want me to look at. Oh, this one's pretty chill, I think. I'm pretty sure you can just go with the standard BL, right? This doesn't pull your Sparky. You just go... Let me calculate the army. So you go... Do you go Frost even? I don't know. Maybe you don't need frost, but we'll still bring it. Jump spell, Sparky, 3 barrels, maybe 1 ram here, maybe a couple of rams here and for the bottom RA. Dragon. 7 barbs is probably okay. You can use a barb to tank the rock artillery in the middle. I think this is pretty chill. For another ram. Must, mayhem, might. Manhwa is kind of like saying and check it out. 2,000 chapters of novel shit will take 20 years to animate. Whenever they're trying to animate something that has thousands of chapters or something that's really long, they'll just cut a bunch of crap. Like in those 2,000 chapters, how much filler is there? I bet you there is a lot. There's a lot that is absolutely not necessary to the central story. Okay, and then we jump on the balloon. Also, they only ever animate like the most popular light novel titles, right? Like they don't animate 99% of them. Especially these days where there's so much AI slop. It is hard to get noticed. It is not a good time to be a novelist. There's no filler. Trust. What are you telling me? There is no filler in 2,000 chapters in Lord of the Mysteries or whatever it is. Look me in the eyes when you say that, man. Look me in the eyes and tell me there's no filler. Okay, I was late on that barrel, but okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but we're gonna say that it's fine. Even my dog's upset at what I'm doing. Alright, bar chip that down. Good. Oh wait, Sparky targets the rapid rocket now because of the rocket artillery being there. Ouch. And my dragon's avoiding that stupid rocket artillery like his life depends on it, which it doesn't. It's the opposite. Kill that thing. Jesus. Alright, we're good. We are good. I agree, Lord of Mysteries has no filler. Why is rank 1 bases so low? They should match with max bases. In Clan Capital, the way that matchmaking works is that you face anyone that's CH10. So it doesn't really matter what trophies you're at when it comes to matchmaking. Trophies are kind of not the biggest deal in Clan Capital, I'll put it that way. Also, if I'm not gonna wait for your SP attacker to come, we're gonna try SP live. This is gonna cover your eyes, okay? The Sen SP is not, it's not for children to see. You should try Reverend Insanity. Isn't Reverend Insanity the Chinese comic that got canceled for going against like state regulations? Or am I thinking of a different one? Like I know that there's been a lot of Chinese comics that get canceled for being like too violent or containing rebellious themes and stuff like that. That one sounds familiar. Lord of Mysteries has been released in manga form. I would probably sooner watch the anime for Lord of Mysteries than read the light novel or a manga adaptation. Also, I completely forgot to drop my... This is fine. This is totally fine, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I forgot to drop my minor. That's not good. But Sparky's pretty healthy. There's that. Pekka gets in dead zone. Ah, shoot. A little bit late on that ram. Ram here. No! Oh, shoot. I don't want to talk about this. Oh, gosh. Wait, was I too late or early? I was early on the Pekka. I was like 1 second too early on the Pekka. Darn it. Because Sparky was about to go down, and then she didn't. Ouch. I misplayed that. Should have just delayed more. What am I doing? I think it's been allowed to publish again. I see. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't think I'll ever get into Chinese manga. I'm not into the whole you have to only publish what the state allows you to. I think that just makes it less interesting. Knowing that everyone else has to follow the state regulations. Hey Frank, can you just clear this skeleton park, then I can hit peek? It was really popular when it got canceled too. But that's the life of an artist in China. Alright, we're gonna cook up our army before we forget. Let's do this. Start on the blast bow probably. Or I mean the giant cannon, which then goes to the blast bow. Let's do this and this. We're good to go. Let's frost here, barb here, barb here. I don't think archers were good to split because of that spear thrower. Man, I need so many barbs. Really, both of them grouped up? That is unlucky. And we're just gonna zap this, screw it. It didn't pull the zap. I'm getting trolled here. I'm getting trolled so hard. I am getting trolled by my troops and my army. How do we do this? I do not have many barbs left now. We have to get all the way left. We'll need at least 2 barbs, I think. Think we're good though? Perfect. tank, and then we just let Sparky go naked. Naked Sparky's the best Sparky. Oh my goodness. Barb lives on 1. We get the Blastwood kill, then we can Eye Dragon, Hog Rider, ram that Inferno, and we should get the cards. Should be a wrap. We have the Wizard Bomb and everything on the outside is cleared. Good day to hate watch Sen? No, it's not. It's never a good day to hate watch Sen because Sen never fails. Sen never makes mistakes. You might make mistakes because you're human, but I don't because I'm Sen. Let's do Frost Rage, Sparky, 4 Wizards, Giant, bunch of Rams. This one should be a wrap. There's never a bad day to hate watch Sen. You mean there's never a good day too? I'm just filling in the blanks for you in case you're not great at English. Hate watching means you're rooting for Sen to do poorly, which no one would do that. That's just sick behavior. Alright, Wizard Bomb is successful. Tesla pops on the outside, which I don't think really matters though. There really isn't a good place to use this last rage. I don't even know why I brought it, so we're just going to use it on the Inferno Tower and act like we intended to do that from the very start. Barb ram here. Barb chips down the Tesla. Keep that Barb alive. Barbs are better for cleanup than the ram barbs. The super ones. By the way, Sen, you guys are facing rude camels twice. What do you mean? Are we facing them in Onshu Invitational as well as Jujubee? And will I stream it? I'm not streaming tomorrow's match. I don't know who we're up against actually. I think I'm up against Sushi's team twice actually. Yeah, you're right. I'm up against Sushi's team in the winner's bracket for Onshu Invitational and Sushi's team in the loser's bracket for Jujubee. So, I can do the ultimate funny and knock him out twice. I'm not streaming Onshu Invitational, but I don't know about the other one. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of played poorly today. In the match against, I think it was PL's team. Although, I think everyone who played badly today got overshadowed by Onshu. Oh my goodness, Onshu had a generational run today. What is this matchmaking? Jesus. Wait, Frank, what is your projection? This is nasty. It's like almost no raids above 16. Oh, now you're about to go on. Let's take a look. Sen 19? No, let's go to Balloon Skies one more time. I think there's been a peak at Balloon Skies for a while now I think about it. Yeah, Onshu kind of ran down his team today. That was a bad one. That was a bad moment for him. Which is why we're not going to let him live it down. As a community, we're going to come together and make fun of him for all of eternity for that one. Let's go Sparky down south. Rage into Inferno. It's gonna be tough. You just jinxed us? I did. Listen, I'm gonna jinx other clans so I don't have to get hit myself at Balloon Skies. It's part of the strategy. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh my god. Really? Oh, I hate rocket artilleries, man. Who made this stinking defense? Ah. Alright, dog is here. Mom just came in with the dog. He's chilling right now. Oh no. He comes in at the worst times. I'll bring him on the camera. For the first time in weeks, I think. You got a bed too now. Alright, let's... Oh my god. Well, that was a lot of traps. Man, why is everyone coming in on me today? Alright, let's get the dog in here. Let's get the dog. Get the dog in here. 17-year-old dog and still kicking. Looks like he just got a bath actually too. It smells good. Everyone is coming on scent. Okay, that's not what I said. That's not what he said. Not what he said. Maybe what she said, but not he said. So this one is gonna be a hard base to finish. A hard one to finish. You definitely want to frost back here, I think. I don't think you can get this blast bow in this, right? Yeah, no, that's impossible. But can you get these? I think so. Those three should be possible. This blast bow is so toxic. I don't like how they've done this. Stop moving around. You're brought up here, and now you're abusing your privilege. We're gonna need a lot of ramps. That's why they took the dog away from him? No! Not because of the plushie. Just because he was chilling somewhere else these past few weeks. Alright, we can Bart here. Sparky on the wizard tower like this avoids the blast bow range that I just checked. Okay. Oh, we have a fast Sparky, that's good. Dog, why? I trusted you. I trusted you. to be here. And this is how I'm repaid. Curses. He's like slipping off of my leg. He even made me late drop the rage. Oh god. We're gonna get hit by the blast though a couple more times, huh? Oh gosh, that was not supposed to be an eye dragon. That's supposed to be the giant. Actually kind of worked out. Barb, as the giant cannon shot is about to roll through. Another ram to keep tanking. Looks like a clean dog on lap peak 2 shot, boys. Looks like a clean dog on lap 2. Oh god, that sounds bad. Looks like a clean doggy 2 shot. Oh, that's even worse. A clean 2 shot, alright? Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost screwed that. Man, it's hard to move with him on my lap. Are we good? Oh. Alright, this is your fault. I want you to know, right now, this one's all on you. All on you. You did this one. You did this to me. Listen, just to show that I'm a responsible owner, I'm gonna put him down. I'm not gonna beat him. He didn't deserve it. It's not his fault. But I am disappointed in you. I am annoyed at you. Or are you watching me push-ups? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Why? It was going so well. It was going so well. Beat the old soul? No, we don't beat our dog. He's making a lot of noise though. He is doing his thing. Alright, we can balloon this. And balloon this. Let's see what the next clan is. If it's a bad clan, we can probably call it quits here. Answer a couple questions. Yeah, blame the dog like a divorced woman after cheating on her husband. I never cheated on my dog. I'm faithful to him. I didn't get another one. He's still my only dog. It's looking like stream is ending though. Looks like the stream is coming to a close. Because I don't want to hit this on stream. Alright, I got the Foons. 7 a.m. tomorrow, and then stream at 8 a.m. But thank you all for coming out. I'll be heading out for now. I'll walk the dog. And it's been a good stream. So I have not seen one person get multiple votes for mod ship. So we'll leave crops as mod for now. But that could change. That could change. If you guys know of anyone on this stream who's trustworthy, who is responsible enough to hold office on the Sen stream, definitely drop the name next one though. Sen, have you ever... If Sen ever had a girlfriend, doesn't mean he doesn't spend too much money and time on dates, as he orders from kids menu and spends most of his time in school and homework. I don't eat kids from kids menu. I'm a grown ass man. And also there's nothing wrong with eating from the kids menu. I know that there's adults in their 40s still eating from the kids menus too. They just like the food. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, thank you all, and have a good rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow.